Like these is why you have retractable roofs, and we've got an open one on a gorgeous afternoon for football at NRG Stadium in Houston. Coming up, it's divisional round Saturday, and we've got an AFC battle on tap between the New England Patriots and the Houston Texans.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
The first of 4 berths in the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL is underway. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he is out of bounds here on the return. They'll run for the first time now with James White. He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back. Now Johnson. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
James White's first carry, and he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
On the play, and it's 3rd down.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Shotgun now for Wentz. He hits White, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16. Here's a quick throw finding Edelman. That catch good for only a couple.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Second down and 8. They'll run it with Johnson. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
The ball carrier.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, are usually big, big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5 on 3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're going to just roam and hit.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. That's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. And this will be taken at the 13. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 26. Now the former Terrapin, this is Ty Johnson. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
Ty Johnson.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
I sat down with my accountant. He said, I got good news and I got bad news. I said, what's the good news? He said, the good news is you made a lot. I said, what's the bad news? The bad news is you spent more.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
You ain't going nowhere. Check 24. Check 24.
Watson again. This is Johnson. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
54, right there. 54, Mike. Bring it. Hey, watch that. Check Mike, 54.
Off of play action, it's Watson. That's into the hands of Isaiah Coulter. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A pickup of 11 and a Texans 1st down. Tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
The 1st down carry here for Johnson. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. Tackle made by Adrian Phillips.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
On 2nd down, it's Johnson. And he's going to take this down close to the 1st as he's brought down at the Patriots' 28. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Check Mike, 54. Mike, 54. Watch the slant. Alert flare.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he's going to get the 1st down as they bring him down at the 23. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
You might be getting tired of seeing me. He's checking. Crash. Hey, 31. Check. Watch 54. Good. Watch the twist. Mike's
Watson off play action. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Lawrence Guy. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Here's Johnson. And some room to maneuver. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Tony Johnson, 30 yards. And the Texans have taken the early lead. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn now to kick this one away. Taken in the end zone. And he is out of bounds here on the return. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. They start the drive with White. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
England ball carrier.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Now a pass dropped off here for James White. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
James White. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Patriots.
Wentz now on first down. And that's complete to the tight end, Devin Asiasi. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
On the play.
Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 42-yard line. They defer to White out of the shotgun. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Wentz. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down.
Intended for Demir.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Quick throw out wide by Wentz. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Wentz. Open man is Asiasi, the tight end. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 13-yard line. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. And they'll run here with Tavon Austin. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
Running play.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Now flags come in. Looked like one of the Patriots might have moved. Moving from his tight end spot there.
Do you think that perhaps the play call was for him?
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Throwing is Wentz. On the right side, this is Austin with a catch. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line.
Back at the 20.
When you lose that kind of yardage on a pass play, you often expect it to be a sack. But that wasn't the case there. They completed the pass. probably would have been better off just dropping the football and making an incompletion as opposed to catching it and losing that kind of yardage.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And he is all the way up past the 25. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Check 52. Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Run.
They begin the drive with Johnson. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Gosh, when you've got Deshaun Watson, Charles, executing a run-pass option, that puts the defense in a tough spot, does it not?
It does, and what I liked is that you called me this week, watching your own video, your own tape, and you said, I think the runner's going to pop a few this week because of what we've seen from Deshaun Watson. His ability to get to the corner, that's where the focus will go.
They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
25. Check 25. Check 25. 26. Check nickel. Watch the safety crease.
And Charles, this infraction's going to be against the offense. False start.
Sometimes you have to get up to the line of scrimmage, make sure your team is set before you begin your cadence.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long.
Check. Check hot route. Hot. Hey, 59. Mike 54. 54. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Here we go. Mike's by 4. No time now.
A shotgun snap for Watson. That's going to be caught by Coulter. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
A gain of 2 makes it third down.
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. Throwing on third down, Watson. It's caught. Nelson. Touchdown, Houston. J.J. Nelson. 62 yards. And the Texans will extend their lead.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Out of the the backfield, it's Austin. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line.
From the gun on third down, Wentz escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Their own 34-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Down at the 41. That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Check back 21, right 21, check back 21. They can't hang with us.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. He gets this to Coulter complete. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Well, that's how you convert on third down with an explosive gain of 34.
Check back 24. Check back 21. You. Hey, check back 21. Mike 21. Check back 21. Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together.
On first down, it's Watson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. Then he will take it across midfield and down to the 45.
Boy, that's the kind of interception that can save a game right there. They're already down 2 scores. Huge play, slowing down what was going against them.
I was thinking the same thing. You get down 3 scores there at this stage, could be in for a long ball game. On first down, Austin. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Second down at 6 now from the 42.
That's a 42-yard line.
Throwing now is Wentz. Austin's got it left side. 5 yards on the pickup, and just like that, it's third down. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. Now Wentz. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. The Patriots will take their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. To throw is Wentz. Flushed out right. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. It'll be spotted on the right hash. A 52-yard attempt. And this one is right down the middle. So it's on to halftime in this AFC divisional round matchup as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Now a play fake, and it's Watson. That's complete to his tight end, Sullivan. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Faking the give. Now Watson. Lets it go for Nelson. It got his man complete. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Houston. J.J. Nelson. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Texans will add on to their lead.
So, my man, another touchdown. They're looking like the #1 seed that they earned throughout the year. Looking pretty dominant right now.
We knew the road to the Super Bowl would run right through this stadium. Somebody's going to have to come in here and beat these guys. Good luck. I don't think it's happening this weekend.
No, definitely not this weekend. And for anyone else out there, bring your game.
Buyer beware.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Flush to his right. He's going to fire one. Corner of the end zone. And too much on that one. It's out of the back of the end zone. Incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Here's a quick throw out left. That's caught. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. And finding Edelman underneath, that's a recipe for success.
Typical route for a good slot receiver, and Edelman's one of the best in the game. Knows how to go inside what one of my college coaches used to call the briar patch. Got to go in there where it's tough and make those tough catches. And not only can he do it, he can often run away from people after the catch.
In the wild card game last week, he had 4 catches, and now he has his 4th catch here. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Wins to throw again. Yep, trying to squeeze it into Edelman, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 20. And nothing but daylight ahead. And he will have a touchdown.
Touchdown, Texans.
This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
And they open the lead up now to 25 points.
Good. Makes the score Texans 28, Patriots 3. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Takes this about 5 yards deep.
You thought you had it.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help.
On Wentz is intercepted yet again. Picked off at the 38. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. So their woes on offense continue. That's the second pick thrown here in the third quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised, but that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Johnson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 41-yard line.
2nd and 10 here as we sit in the third quarter of this divisional round matchup.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Come to my work. We want it. Come to my work.
Again, it's Johnson. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. 1st down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. From the gun, here's Watson. Eluding the pressure right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. It's the former Michigan man, Chase Winovich, who gets in there to bring him down. And now the punt team couldn't get ready in time, and this is going to be a delay. That's going to set him back 5 yards. Here's Brian Anger now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Patriots take over.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Wentz will try again on 2nd down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Devin Asiasi there, and it's 3rd down.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off near the 32. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
John Simon in on the stop.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Hey, 31. Hey, check Mike 59. Check Mike 21. Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go. Hey, check Mike 21. Mike 21. Check Mike. Let's go.
From the 29, Watson. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
3rd and long, it's Watson. And he'll get this underneath to David Johnson. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. One quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Kaimi Fairbairn on for the field goal. A 48-yard attempt.
The kick by Fairbairn is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn now, following the made field goal, he'll send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. And he is out of bounds here on the return.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4.
The 29-yard line.
And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
And that is incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
And 6 yards to go.
New England on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This will be 3rd and 6. They'll run with White, and they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to the 30. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Wentz to throw for it on 4th. This is caught. It's Julian Edelman. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the 1st.
It's a gain of
no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. And some room to work. be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 18 big yards on that one, and a New England first down.
18 on the play. First down, New England.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
56, the mark, boys, 56.
First down, here's White. He takes this for about 6, down inside the 40.
James White.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
I got one. 56 the mic. 56 is the mic. Let's put them on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus.
They stay on the ground with White. And I think we've got a hold here. It's a 5-yard pickup for the moment. Let's see what our referee says. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
Here we go. Mike 56, Mike. Hey, empty. Two jet.
They keep it on the ground. White again. It's a gain of maybe 3, but it's going to leave them with still about 8 or 9 to go on 3rd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
New England on 3rd down. Not quite 50%. 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 9. Shotgun now for Wentz. He'll find his tight end here, Asiasi. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 28. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16. Here's a quick throw finding Edelman. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 23 yards, the final tally. That's how you draw up the run-pass option right there. You get a chunk play out of it.
And you know quarterbacks love to throw the RPOs because oftentimes they're in-breaking routes, but receivers love it even more. The ball gets to them quickly, it allows them to put some moves on in the secondary.
Stopped short, down at the 1. Had the broken tackle, but couldn't get it all the way home.
A 4-yard.
They're mounting a nice drive here. Good chunk of yardage there again. O-line, they've been solid this drive.
They have that look about them right now that says, if you do anything but run the ball behind us, you're crazy. They have really moved it well on this drive, and they want to finish it off the same way.
And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1.
Right here, 41 Mike. Rabbit.
It's a sneak. It's Wentz. And I don't think he got in. The big bodies up front held him at the 1. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll run it with Johnson. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Patriots make some inroads here on that deficit. He has been an integral part of the offense all season, and now in the playoffs he's carrying it over. Had the touchdown last week in the wild card game. Now his 2nd TD of the playoffs.
Showing some consistency, and that's something that we have to keep in mind about the playoffs because we often think you have to be spectacular in order to win. I think consistent is what you're looking for. That can get you to the finish line.
10.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And it would appear that that first-round bye certainly helped. They've looked fresh from the start and no letdown here as they lead big in this divisional round and they look to book a spot in the conference championship. Dante Hightower on the stop.
It's now second.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming.
29-yard line. That's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 1.
On third down, Johnson. And that play goes nowhere. He's met behind the line, and a penalty flag may add insult to injury. So instead of giving them another third down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now, that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
And this will be touchdown across midfield at the 45-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up first and 10 at the 45. On the carry here, it's Austin. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
They'll run on first down. White. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it second and 4.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
And he'll take this one down to the 36. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a third down and 2.
And it's third down.
And they're moving on to the conference championship. How about this?
What a tremendous feeling to get